my man, Jada White. What's up, man?
You know, just enjoying a fresh hot cup of suppling coffee, Jeff Underwood.
Why are you suppling?
You know, J&J in the morning, just here doing a little something different.
JJ.
Dynamite.
Remember there was a morning show. Was it JJ? Is it JJ Stevens? What was that?
Ain't nobody gonna put him on in the mornings.
Well, they may put him on in the morning. Keep us doing stuff in the morning. So, God, dog, this is our first time doing the morning. Oh, sorry.
You still?
Everything's still up. My bad. I ain't talking. Doing a little morning thing, and we're excited about it. Got all kinds of stuff lined up for this in the future. So, yesterday we had on the Kapow show. What was it? Matt
Skelton.
Matt Skelton. How impressed were you with Matt?
Dude's a super cool cat, man. Just a laid back, cool guy.
You think he was shocked the amount of stupidity and not careism? Is that a word?
Well, that's what we do, right? We just kind of hang out. That's what makes our show what it is. I'm not saying it's a good show. I'm not saying anybody even likes it. I think some people may jump on just to see what kind of stupidity is going to be said.
Well, there's if you want stupidity,
you know,
Jerry and Jeff in the morning is going to be a lot of stupidity.
No one's more shocked than me about the stuff that's said on the show.
Well, that's fair. That's fair because I'm going to tell you something right now, dude. The amount of crap that comes out. You went back and watched the show yesterday.
I did.
So, what was the...
Matt's face was terror at first.
Yeah.
Then at one point, it's like he takes a breath, he relaxed, and he had a fun show. I think he was expecting more...
reverence?
Sophistication.
So when has there ever been sophistication?
We've had a couple people on, right?
I'm not saying that.
Miss Minton, very sophisticated.
Yeah. But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Very.
What I am saying is, when have we?
Oh, you and I?
Yeah.
Oh, never. Short answer.
So there's a lot of things that's going to be happening. We'll be giving you the weather. There's not a whole lot of traffic goes on Etowah County.
I got traffic though.
Jerry's got some traffic information for you. We'll be doing not a whole lot of birthdays unless you just want to do a shout out. You put that in there. We may call your name, but we are going to be doing a ton of giveaways like today. And we may need to put that in the description, but there will be a key thing that is done today, and you'll be able to win a meal from Jack's. Any Jack's that you want to. You'll just get with us, and you can be able to go pick up your meal from any Jack's. Now, it is a meal for one today. Uno. So you get a meal, not they get a meal, they get a meal, but everybody, you know how that goes. So Jerry eats Jack's all the time. Used to. Yeah. What's wrong with Jack's? Nothing. I love Jack's.
Yeah.
Especially when they give us free stuff.
Love Jack's.
And we're going to be giving a lot of free stuff away. So
I like free.
So what's going on with the traffic? What's happening?
Well, it's I pulled up here, man, and it looks like it's pretty much green everywhere around, right? It's great, but you got your usual suspects there around, right there on Gadsden State Community College.
Ugh.
It's a little slow down. East Gadsden right there, slow down. Everything is pretty good.
You mean George Wallace Drive and 431?
Whatever.
Good gosh.
People don't know roads, man. I just want to tell them landmarks.
By Shipley's. Wait, not Shipley's. Cothran's.
Shipley's was good back in the day.
Shipley's was good.
Yeah.
So
what's better than a Cothran's apple fritter?
I ain't never had one. Never had one. Are they that good? Chris. Is Chris still on it?
Yeah.
Chris, hook us up with apple fritters.
Man, I'm telling you.
So why is that so good?
I don't know what they do, but it's amazing.
So who's their favorite donuts? What's your favorite donuts place? Is it Dunkin'? They're more like a cake donut.
Bro, Dunkin' sucks. Let me just tell you.
Look, we don't even go get coffee there.
Man, I'm so frustrated with it because I wanted Dunkin's to be so good. And let me tell you this, man. So Kelly goes the other day, I ordered for the app. Got there, it was wrong. Again. Dude handed her coffee, squeezed the lid, came off, spilled on her. Thank God it was iced coffee. It's supposed to be a hot coffee. And
were you with her?
No. I'd have lost my mind. Dude didn't even give her napkins. Do better. Do better, Miss Powell. Dang. I want you to be good. I want to talk good about you.
You just calling people out today.
Well, that's ridiculous, man. On and on and on and on and on. If you want coffee, go to Matco.
So I just simply asked, who was your favorite donuts? You missed.
Dunkin' Donuts is so bad they took the name Donut out the business.
It just
Now it's
says
just
straight.
Dunkin'.
Yeah, man. The donut holes from Dunkin' are pretty legit.
That would be your favorite.
All right, Cothran's or
Plain
Krispy Kreme.
plain fresh hot donut, Krispy Kreme all day.
Yeah.
Specialty donuts, it's Cothran's. Cothran's, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
No
you
question.
Can't go wrong. There, I think it's Joey Hathcock. I think now, if I'm wrong, man, I'm sorry, but I think his wife owns. We bought a lot of cookies, like specialty cookies, and it used to be behind Katie and Jay up there, and behind Dana's barbershop there, and I think her husband makes cakes.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I got Lee Johnson, I think's his name. And man, you talking about we got some good cooks around here, man. We got some good chefs, good cooks. I ain't gonna mention one though. There's one I'm not gonna mention.
Never gonna mention his name.
I need my key back, man.
Oh, that one. What up, Jason Dodd? Oh, he's busy, man. He's getting ready to do his annual fundraising motorcycle drive for. Is it autism? Maybe he
don't know.
he does a couple really good charities, man. We appreciate it. What about the best coffee in town? I think we should do a.
Are you still a Mapco guy?
I am.
Are you? Is it because that Mapco brews the stuff the right way, or is it because they have a certain type of creamer that you really like to top it off?
Yeah, and it's just everything about it, man.
You get that boost.
Sometimes.
the one with
Yeah, the extra.
espresso or
Yeah. It's always hot, right? Really, I like hot coffee.
I know.
It's
God,
always
I know.
hot.
I know.
But it's consistent, very consistent, no matter which Mapco you go to. It's really consistent. That's important to me. You know what you get. I tried just to go to the Rainbow City Mapco. That's my Mapco, right?
I tried to put your phone number in there a few weeks ago. I couldn't get a coffee. I was trying. I may have put the wrong number in there.
You do.
I tried, man. I was like, man, I got gas. I was like,
Yeah,
hold on, man.
You've been sneaking my free coffees for a long time.
I'm just trying to get a free coffee.
So I think we should do on air. I don't know how we'll do it. We'll do a contest to who has the best coffee.
I'll tell you who has the best coffee. You ready? Mm-hmm. Whatever company that makes this coffee,
Oh, it's that Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace coffee. Dude, it's incredible. It tastes. Now I'm gonna tell you something. It don't have alcohol in it, but it tastes just like that bourbon. I mean, it's incredible. So I appreciate you buying it for me. And Jason, I keep saying I'm gonna bring some to you, but I keep forgetting to do that.
You keep forgetting on purpose.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. So here's what's happening with your weather today. You'll see that it's 61 degrees right now. I think is what it says. It's gonna be. The high today looks like it's going to be about 64 degrees, and it's going to be messy today. And Jerry, you did wear your rain jacket? I see it over there.
I did.
There's no golf for us today, and if you're trying to play golf, it ain't going to be no golf for you either today. And but the best coffee is Buffalo Trace coffee. I can promise you.
I don't think it is. Actually, I know it's not.
The problem is you just don't be.
I'm not a bourbon guy.
So today is Super Tuesday. Now, what does that mean to you?
Go vote. Go vote. You know, it's the people who say, well, my vote's not going to matter anyway. My vote's not going to count. The last election was stolen. That's true. But I think it's time to rise up as a people. And a lot of people would love to have the right to vote, right?
Yeah, that's true.
In other countries, and it doesn't take, man. It's a 10-minute process, if that. Depending on if they're busy or not.
Depending on where you go.
Yeah,
We get to vote now until it's in Bend, and I hear it's just quick, man. You're able to get in there and get out.
I'm here at RBC, man, and you just in and out.
We're over at the library.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's very good, and get to go in there, say hello to some people, do my thing, and get on down the road.
Do you wear when you go certain types of elections? Do you find yourself sometimes wearing gear that represents how you lean politically when you go to vote?
There's no question how I lean politically. I don't have to wear a Trump shirt. I don't have to. Right?
Do you walk in leaning to the right all the time?
I don't.
Huh.
I'm not cool enough for that.
Man,
Who do you think I am? Dwayne East? I ain't that cool.
Hey, that's a cool dude.
Great dude.
He's a cool guy.
Grass cutting season coming too. That dude, East Lawn, he'll do it for you.
Dwayne, can you scrape a lawn? Isn't that what your brother calls it?
He can scrape it. Kurt up in, if you're in North Carolina, need your stuff done.
Be
Kurt,
scraping lawns. I want my problem. No, my son can do it.
he don't have time.
But when
But
he
he can
does,
do it.
man, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks.
He can scrape it.
It's like a little fairway out there.
Ooh. Right now, it's a muddy fairway.
Speaking of fairway, one of our favorite things is golf. Obviously, everybody
Mm-hmm.
knows that. We love freaking golf. The YouTube golfers played in a tournament yesterday.
No, it's today.
It's the 4th, right? Or is it today?
Yesterday was a practice round.
Oh, okay.
That was my understanding. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
It may be. We'll never know.
But we won't know till April.
23rd.
So all of these YouTube golfers, Grant Horvat, Fat Perez,
Michael Morris.
George Bryan,
George Bryan.
Luke Quine,
He can play.
Duke can ball out.
A couple Corn Ferry Tour guys.
Kid from Huntsville,
Absolutely.
Alabama.
Tyler. What's his name? Tyler.
he's a high school kid.
Dude, he's a lefty.
Yeah,
Just stripes the ball.
yeah, man. And then
Incredible.
so I don't know. Jason Cole says that he told you he believes that Fat Perez is going to win. What's your thought on that?
Well, I don't think Fat Perez is going to win, although this course sets up nice for him after watching Grant Horvat's round yesterday. Because you have to hit the ball straight. Advantage Fat Perez on this. That's Nicholas Stubbe, if you're curious. He ain't gonna win. Sorry, Jason. Sorry. Jason ain't even up. He ain't watching this show.
Jason, I bet he sleeps till
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
He does?
Mm-hmm. Probably 3 o'clock, 4:30.
So he stays up late?
I think so.
Really?
They got a job, ain't got nothing to do.
Dude, we came home from the tournament last night, and baseball tournament in Calhoun County, and we were late, and we had to go make a pit stop there, see somebody, and put nobody's business on the street. Dude, we came in, and it was, I almost collapsed in bed. Before I had to remind myself, you got to get up, you got to be clean before you get into bed. And I'm like, God, dog, man, I can't do these Jason Cole things, staying up till midnight, 1 o'clock. I have to go to bed by 8:30.
I don't know if Jason actually sleeps.
What time do you go to sleep?
Me?
Yeah. If on a perfect evening, what time do you like going to sleep?
11:30, midnight, something like that.
Jason Cole says Fat Perez.
Fatty P ain't winning, dog.
What you say about what time?
11:30, midnight, something like that.
God, dog.
Yeah, I don't sleep.
Does Kelly stay up that late too?
Oh, sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. But she probably still sleep.
Dude, I will go to sleep. My favorite time to go to sleep. Now, if the kids are at home and they're chilling, it's ideal for me to walk in that bedroom at 8 o'clock and just night.
That'd be
because
nice.
we get up so early.
That'd be nice though, because I can't sleep. So if I go to bed at 8 o'clock, I'm up at 1. It just I don't sleep. It's a problem.
So being up, from 8 or 8:30 or 9 o'clock when I go to sleep, do you miss me from 8 till midnight?
I do. I find myself he's asleep. Don't bother him.
So because
sometimes I still text you stuff.
Every once in a while, it's not much though. Every once in a while, I mean, I'll get text right up. 100 right up until 8 o'clock, and then it goes. You just stop.
I know you sleep. I know you're going to bed. You gonna return it.
So you sit there and see something stupid that one of our friends does, and you want to send it to me, but you don't.
So Jace Cole said he sleeps from 1 till 8ish.
1 till 8ish. I mean, that's good. I guess that's good sleep, right?
I wish I could
1 o'clock
get it.
in the morning. What are you doing till 1 o'clock in the morning?
Whatever his wife tells him to.
You know that's right. He's cleaning the house, wiping the walls down, walking the dog, paying the bills, slopping the hogs.
Morning, Samuel Ray. What's up, dog?
Oh my gosh,
Good
man.
too. So what else we got going on? We got basketball tonight. SEC tournaments coming up.
Tell them what we're doing. People are jumping on real quick. Why are we?
Yeah,
doing
this is we're gonna start doing this little morning show. I'm not sure what we're gonna name it yet. Feel free to throw some names in the comment. Keep it civil.
Hey,
We know
better be
most y'all-
respectful because I'm coming to people's houses now. I'm not playing no bull crap no more.
You know, because Jason Cole is available most of the day, so we'll just send our enforcer out there to handle business.
Hey, could Jason Cole become our speed racer?
That would be
or,
great.
Or our Casio Kid. We could get Jason.
I can see some Casio Kid in it.
Jason would do anything for us. He would.
Anything that his back would allow.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not talking about crazy. I'm talking
No,
about
he
just
would be crazy.
going into businesses and
He
doing
would,
things like that.
dude. He don't care.
One thing that we're looking to do and say this, and then we'll go back, is one thing we'll be transitioning, not transitioning, but we'll be on Facebook, YouTube. We're still there, Facebook and YouTube now, but hopefully by the first year, maybe middle next year, hopefully we'll be on a local radio station or so. So lots of stuff. Study time. Who said study time? You stay up that late and study?
It's so funny. You talk about transition, and Daryl jumped on. I thought this was a Nazarene-free show.
Oh, Daryl. Oh, you talking about Pastor Daryl.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, there you go. I didn't say that, man. You don't even talk to me anymore, so it's okay.
No, he's big time now. He's big time.
Well, I
like,
can't.
he's over
I love
something
you,
now,
man.
right?
It
He's
is
he's
what it
like over the district or something. He's somebody. He's big time.
Hey, he does good. He does a good job with that, from what I understand. Communication. I didn't communicate with anybody, but we get communication, keeps us updated on stuff. So anyway, does good with that. Samuel Ray says the morning show with Jeff and Jerry seems kind of fitting. Are you saying we're fat? Because Jeff and Jerry are fat people's names.
I ain't mad at him. It's true.
Every time I introduce myself now, I had a little kid the other day. Let me tell you what this little boy did. This little fellow, I was introducing everybody. There was several people around. I said, "Hey man, my name's Jeff." He goes, and I swear this kid does this. My name is Jeff. And turned around, walked off on me. I was like, God, man, that's a. He says, I've got 15 kids. That's true. Jared warned you about that at Honda not long ago.
I tried to tell him to get cable. I did. You know, start watching late night news, something. Get off that girl.
So,
What a great family he's got.
he does.
really
His wife
does.
is incredible.
Despite
I will
him.
tell you that.
Despite Daryl.
She is a wonderful lady. So, I don't know what happened to Facebook. I hope we're still there. Are we still on there, Jerry?
No.
We're not there?
What? I got kicked off.
I got kicked off too.
So I got to log back
I just
in.
got kicked off of Facebook.
Yeah. I wonder if it's a national thing.
Did everybody just get kicked off Facebook, y'all?
Well, we'll see what's going on. I just had to log back in.
Did everybody get kicked off? If you're
Session
watching-
expired. Please
Session
log in.
expired.
You know what it is? It's the Democrats trying to screw over
What-
the election.
What has happened, man?
That's what I believe.
That's something else, man. We're still on YouTube. Looks like we're cooking with gas.
This is very
On YouTube?
This is to do with we've been Hillaried.
Dude, y'all. So we don't even have the same account. You and I don't.
No.
Huh. I don't even know. Something happened. We got jacked up. Anyway, so we're still on YouTube, so that's what that is. So anyway, looks like we're still on Facebook. We're just not logged in.
Oh my God.
The heck, Jerry?
Don't
What are you
know.
doing? I think you did this on purpose. I think you did it.
I got nothing
So
to do with anything.
here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break just for a moment and let you know why we can do what we do because of these folks, and we'll be right back.
Are you tired of winter weather? Let Team One Hyundai send you on a cruise. Buy a Santa Cruz, get a cruise free during our Bon Voyage sales event. During our Bon Voyage sales event, buy a new Santa Cruz and we will send you on a cruise for two. Get America's Best warranty, Hyundai Assurance, roadside assistance, and 3 years of complimentary maintenance. Take a cruise with Team One Hyundai, Highway 77 in Rainbow City.
Twin City Used Cars, 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama, 256-844-2210. Open Monday through Saturday from 8 to 6. Owner Bobby Ledbetter encourages you to come take advantage of his over 30 years of experience in buying and selling amazing vehicles. Incredible inventory, honesty, fairness, reliability, hey, that's just what you get at Twin City Used Cars. Integrity is a way of life for Bobby Ledbetter in Twin City Used Cars. Check them out on Facebook at Twin City Used Car Sales, the exclusive used car dealership of Kapow Media, Twin City Used Cars.
With that,
Welcome back to Kapow in the Mornings. Thank you to those sponsors, man.
You see me directing you?
I wasn't listening. Sorry. Hey, is everyone's Facebook jacked up? Asking for Jeff Underwood.
Yeah, somebody said, yep. Somebody's out.
Super Tuesday, huh?
Somebody says still live. It is live, but I don't know what happened. Anyway, I can still see Jerry's amazing Puma shirt that he has on.
Thank you, man.
So speaking of Puma,
Yeah.
actually has nothing to do with Puma.
Cool.
You got the SEC basketball folks that are finishing up regular season play.
2 more games, man.
2 more games. And then positioning themselves for what? What is this? What are they jockeying for? What
Yeah,
are they doing?
just for a better seat in the SEC tournament, which I'm not sure why that even matters.
Don't you said something about that you just want them to keep playing, play games that matter, right? So how would that work if they play what 32
Something like
regular
that.
season
Yeah,
games?
I can't remember. It's
So-
a lot.
If they what would you have? Would you set that up if the 30 games don't matter?
No. I say because I get frustrated because you have an regular season SEC champion, then you have the tournament champion.
Okay.
What does it matter? What does it matter? Why have both? I don't understand. I don't get it.
What would you do? I mean,
Does the regular season matter?
you always complain about stuff. How would it work? No, it doesn't. I don't think it matters. It matters in the SEC play or ACC play, like in conference play. It matters on what your seed is and going into that that conference championship or conference playoff series. And then doesn't that bid you how you seed in the March Madness?
In March Madness, yeah. I mean, the strength of schedule matters, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I'm a firm believer at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Man. The cream's going to rise to the top. The team that's playing best at the end of the year, the team that comes together, is going to normally come out on top on that game. The best team doesn't always win. Any sport, the best team does not always win. Most of the time they do, but a lot of times they do not. So yeah, we got Alabama has a tough game at Florida, tough place to play. Auburn goes to Missouri, the best possible matchup Auburn could have. Right, Missouri's not playing good basketball.
Right.
If Missouri's smart, they try to get some more eligibility from Haley and let her Haley Troop, that is.
Haley Troop.
Yeah, they let Haley Troop back on, and she's a legend, and they need her at this point because that team is just not very good.
Really? So Auburn, no, y'all play them tonight
Auburn at Missouri.
at Missouri. So you think no freaking chance that Auburn beats or Missouri beats Auburn?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think just because this isn't an indictment on Auburn, right?
Yeah.
This is more of an indictment on Missouri's horrible. But then you get that any given Tuesday night, I guess. That's why they play the game. So if Auburn has my attitude, they'll probably lose. So let's hope Coach Bruce Pearl coaches them up.
So in 2 days, Vice President Camilla Harris will travel to Alabama
Wow.
to
Dreamland Barbecue?
That's
why I would go.
That's right.
You better hit
She's going to
Tuscaloosa.
join the Selma's annual
Oh, that's cool.
commemoration of Bloody Sunday.
Yeah, that's cool.
But she's going to be here. I don't know if she knows how to spell Bloody Sunday.
I don't know anything about her.
She probably knows how to spell Bloody Mary, like you like.
Hey, you mind your business.
I'm just saying, man. I don't understand that whole scenario with that.
If I had one in this cup right here,
What is in that cup right there?
Nothing. I drink all my coffees.
So tell me what you think about. Speaking of Gadsden, what do you think about? What do you think about the river being cleaned up? How do you think that?
No, I mean, I think it looks fantastic. And just like you go to any good restaurant, right, you eat with your eyes first. Same kind of deal. You come into a city,
Okay.
it needs to be cleaned up. So hats off to. Only person I'm going to give credit is Tina King.
Yeah, that's the only
I
person.
think Tina King is really running everything as she should.
She's the only one that really works at the city of Gadsden, I think.
She does work, man. No, I think hats off to them. I think they're doing a good job of making stuff look really good. I mean, that's your asset. So everyone wants to talk about you have the river. You have the river. Hey, we can actually see the river.
You said what? Assets?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, you use your assets.
Yeah.
I've been working out.
Yeah, you have been working out. So
Really not.
So Alabama and Florida play tonight in
They do.
basketball.
Mhm.
And Florida, does Alabama go to Florida?
They do.
They go to Florida. Oh, my.
Just a stat for you. Florida is 13-1 at home. Gonna be a good game. You guys
Fantastic.
got beat by a really good Tennessee team. Really good Tennessee team. Right? Extremely good Tennessee team. But you know who they have? Kentucky.
Why do people hate Alabama so much?
Do they?
Yeah.
No, I don't think people hate Alabama at all. I think they're those arrogant douchery fans like Greg Smith that make people not like
So you
Alabama.
think
It's a certain sect of fans that people
okay.
are disenfranchised with.
Really?
It's not Alabama in general. You know, there's some arrogance and there's some entitlement. There's some blue bloodedness, and
Right.
I'm okay with all that. Right? You've earned that. You've earned the right to be arrogant in some regard. You earned the right to poke your chest out. We run college football. You earned that right. Touche.
The fans earn that right?
Yeah, if you're a true fan, you're a part of the program, right? You root them on, you buy their gear, you drink out of their coffee cups.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
your money goes to her, unless you've got that bootleg merchandise that's not helping the school. Other than that,
The unsanctioned
you know,
merchandise.
and then there's some solid fans like Brian Stanfield. You can have a true conversation about the game, right? Is he still? Bama did this, Bama did this, whatever for all these years. But you can have a conversation with that guy about a game, about a play, about this or that, and he doesn't necessarily have crimson colored glasses on. Those fans I can get behind.
Okay.
Right? I appreciate that. And Alabama football has been dominant, no question. As a whole, the university's been dominant in a ton of areas. So it's just that little, group of fans who just unreasonable.
Worst stadium to go watch a football game at in NCAA football?
NCAA. Georgia State,
Worst fans?
Alabama. Yeah.
Georgia State, you're saying worst stadium to
Yes.
go watch a game in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's laid out weird. It's Turner Field.
Alabama doesn't have the worst fans. I'm just taking a dig.
So who would be the worst fans? A worst place to go watch a game?
LSU's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Tennessee, maybe.
Where do you guys say if you're watching or listening to us? Where's the worst place to go? I would say it would have to be Tennessee. Not that all the fans are that way, because I don't think all the fans are that way. I think Tennessee has some fantastic, classy people, but when they get some intoxication going, some of them get rough.
LSU.
Best place to go. Is it still Ole Miss for you? The Grove?
God, it's tough to beat that. 100% it's tough to beat that.
Why? Why is the Grove so
Man,
so nice?
it's
What
just
is that?
different, man. Everybody's welcoming, everybody's dressed up. They make it. It's like Easter Sunday every Saturday, right? It's big time. It's like going to the Kentucky Derby.
Really?
Yeah, it's different, man. It's if you've never been, is incredible.
So, speaking of Kentucky Derby, why do people dress up like that? I
Because
know
they're
they
drunk.
do. No, but I know they do it to go to what you call it, Downs? What is it called?
Churchill Downs.
Churchill Downs.
Mm-hmm.
So I get going there, dressing up,
Yeah.
wearing the hats and all that stuff. But then people watch. They have it like parties at home. Like my wife, she was invited, but apparently she gets +1 to and I'm not going. It's like May the 7th, I think, to someone's house, and you dress up and you they do friendly wagering and all this kind of stuff,
Drinking.
and they do. It was in the announcement, all kinds of drinks and stuff. I ain't trying to go all that out. Oof. Anyway, but why do that at home? Just a fun event?
Yes, it's no different having a Super Bowl party.
But in like 3 minutes or 4 minutes, how long does that race take? 3 minutes?
Ask Daryl. He understands minutes. It's the event leading up to, right? That's what it is.
So it's basically an
great
excuse
event.
to get together and socialize.
Yeah, for sure. And there's these documentaries out there, videos out there that
Oh dear God.
amazing ways to sneak alcohol into the midfield there at the race. You actually have alcohol. They want you to buy alcohol there. You can't bring your own. Greatest ever. So these people had friends that were EMTs. So they dressed up in their EMT. So in their IV bags was gin and vodka.
No.
Yeah, it was great. It was hilarious, man. It was
And this is where at Downs?
Churchill Downs. Yeah, it was great.
My gosh.
Epic. Yeah, it was unbelievable.
So do you think that the sayings are true, like soccer moms and baseball moms are drinking?
Check those Stanley Cups, y'all.
Is that really true? Do you think that really
Probably.
is really true?
Yeah. Ellie's got a couple of them cups. You tell me, Jeff.
She don't drink like that. She don't drink like that. I promise you. But I will tell you this.
She works in a towel,
the
Jeff.
way-
She has to.
Golly. Let me finish this and we'll get to some of that stuff. But, the way some of these people and these parents act at these ball games, dude, I'm wondering if they're all drunk. Because it's rough. How long has it been since you've been to a consistently to Little League
Oh, it's been a
or
long time.
high school games or anything like that?
Yeah. Long
As
time.
far
It's
as
been a minute.
baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think parents act like that?
They got bad kids.
But according to most parents, their kids are never wrong and they never lie to them.
And that's why they're bad parents.
Have you ever had a parent say, "My kid don't lie to me"?
Oh, yeah.
What do you say to that?
Nothing. Because that's not a conversation you need to get into. Because we all know. Yeah. Little Miss Susie Q out there dating Miss Lala. Yeah. Whole different story.
You don't want to talk about parenting, do you? I really want to get you on that subject. So let's go. Worst pet peeve of parenting that you see today.
Worst pet peeve?
What drives you crazy about the parenting styles of people today in our day now?
Well, I think wrap these kids in bubble wrap. Put them in timeout. Take their cell phone away. Right? Those kind of. How about beat their ass? Right? That's what needs to happen, right? Kids need to be spanked. They do. And nowadays, parents need to be spanked.
Bro.
Repeatedly. Sorry. Get me frustrated. Spank your kid. It's biblical. No, don't beat your kid.
Daryl says on YouTube, he says, "I lied to my parents. I know my kids lied to me."
That's fair.
Oh, Carilla Harris, somebody said on YouTube, is Carilla Harris, not Camilla Harris. So apparently Facebook and Instagram, both news is out that it's down
Yeah.
nationwide.
You know
Shut
why?
it down.
Because the Republican Party was dominating the day.
They
Owning
owning the timelines.
Dominating the day.
Really? Owning the timelines. They ticked off that all
Absolutely.
9 Supreme Court justices said that Colorado can't take President Trump off the ballot. Is that what they're ticked about?
Among other things, yeah. You voting today?
I am.
Oh, good.
I am.
Good.
I'm going to go on down to Tillerson and
Good, man.
get me a little vote in. I'm going to walk leaning hard to the right. Matter of fact, I'm going to lean so far to the right, I'm going to have a kickstand.
Love it.
Training wheel.
Love
Come
it.
on, man. That's what I'm about to do. So are you going to vote?
Man, you know I'm going to vote.
Hey, let me ask you like a good Democrat. Who are you voting for?
Republican.
You, in the Republican primary, obviously, you voted for Republican.
Let me just say that if I was voting
Yeah.
in the Democratic Party
Okay.
today, I would indeed vote for Kyle Pierce to be a Democratic delegate. I would.
Has he been before to the Democratic
I think
National
so.
Convention?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's a he's a sharp guy, other than his political views. He's very bright.
Yeah,
he's very passionate, and he really cares about people. 100% believe that. So if you are voting in the Democratic primary today, please do yourself a favor. Elect someone with some sense, someone with some integrity, which is Kyle Pierce, in my humble opinion.
I think integrity has left the building.
It's left the church. It's left the
cases.
political parties. It's left. Yeah, it's left.
You know, I've made declarations against Democrats before, and then honestly, I'm being very serious. Then I met Kyle Pierce.
For sure, and his wife.
Yeah,
And getting her fussing at him is maybe my favorite show ever.
that's epic.
She's great, by the way.
Yeah.
Great law firm. So yeah, Kyle is. If you're voting the Democratic Party today, elect Kyle Pierce to be a delegate.
So,
You want me to tell you who I'm voting for?
yeah, I want to know.
Rogers for Congress.
Mike Rogers. Okay.
Taylor, Chief Justice.
Oh yeah.
Hanson.
The band Hanson.
No.
Oh.
Govan.
Go. What?
Govan.
Go fan.
Yeah. That's coming next. Kapow Govan. Get your tickets.
Get your tickets now.
Gofan.co.
All right. Go fan.
Twinkle.
See, the only issue I have an issue with the name. I mean, I know it's their name,
Yeah, Twinkle.
but Twinkle.
Okay, Little Star. And yes on the amendment.
You voting yes on the amendment?
Did I get them all?
President.
Donald J. Trump.
Well, everybody, with an exception for Nikki Haley, and maybe the two of the people that are on our ballot for whatever reason, nobody even knows those people. Nikki Haley's the only one really still in the primary, and they still got all these other people's names on.
Yeah, because they're trying
qualify.
to get a check.
Yeah.
I feel like I left something out.
What did you leave out? Oh, judge.
Oh, I'm going to vote.
Oh, careful.
What do you mean careful?
Should you tell who you're voting for district judge?
Why do I
Because
care?
we've had them both on the show, man. You're both nice fellas.
They're incredibly nice guys.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say.
I don't know, man.
What do you guys think? Should I say who I'm voting for? Just because I vote for one doesn't mean I dislike the other.
You two folks, if Facebook's still down, you two folks, who should Jerry vote for district judge? Who should he vote for? I'll tell you. But wait, no. If I text you and tell you privately, you tell my business.
Of course not.
If I tell you who to vote for today on this show, you're not going to say Jeff said vote for this person.
No.
Lies.
It doesn't matter who you tell me to vote for. I know who I'm voting for.
Who you voting for?
I'm voting for Mr. Skelton.
Mike Skelton.
Yeah.
Matt Skelton.
Mike is a good guy too.
Mike is a good guy. Yeah.
I played ball with Mike Skelton growing up.
I think it's Sansom.
No, he's an Admiral guy.
I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes down for me. It comes down to Matt being from here.
Home.
Yeah, his whole life is here, and that's no disrespect to David King. I very much like David King.
He's been here
man.
for 13 years now.
He has.
Yeah.
But he's still not from here.
Or 11.
He's from
11 years.
Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that he's here. I think Etowah County's stronger because someone like him is here.
Sure.
I think he's going to do great things. I think he's going to win an election down the road. I think Matt ran a very good election. The only thing he didn't do was buy advertisement on Kapow.
I don't understand that.
But he spent $1 million on a billboard that looked great, by the way. The billboard was fantastic. And if you want all your mailers back, let me know. I saved them. I can bring them back to you for next time. I think he has a lot of integrity. I think he has a lot of understanding of how things need to be. I think he's got a good moral compass. And again, that's no disrespect to David King at all. None. Zero. I really like the guy.
Yeah.
I love this suit. I need to go buy me one.
Get you one. Get you one there.
But I am voting for Matt Skelton.
Good.
There we go.
You got it. There
Trying
you
to
go.
get me in trouble, isn't it?
No, I was just asking, man.
No,
When you go to vote, do you walk in announcing this is what I'm about to vote for? Standing in line waiting for people.
If I'm asked, I'll tell.
When you were teaching your kids to vote, did you take them into the voting booth. We used to have those, and I think now they're mostly tables.
Yeah, it's just that wide open
dividers.
table. You think your thing, and I tell them, be sure don't cheat on the guy next door. You never know if he studied or not.
Don't look on his paper.
It's very few votes today. Actually, it's a very simple in and out kind of process.
Yeah.
But I love seeing the seniors that work the elections. Man, those people are serious. I like it.
My oldest son gets to vote for the first time.
Oh,
Which
so you vote on that alcoholic amendment?
scares me.
Oh,
Scares me.
sorry.
Because I don't know. It scares me. It scares me. I remember we were teaching Bailey how to vote. Back then, you had a booth. I mean, there was machines that were set up, right, and you would and it wasn't no computer. You had to go in there and just kind of pull.
I remember the old hanging Chad.
Yeah, man. And
We tried to hang our Chad for a long time, man. Chad Rowe.
Chad Rofo show. Yeah, man. So it was different back then,
It was.
teaching them how to.
The last
vote.
presidential election, we pretty much just used a crayon because it didn't matter.
God, man.
Sorry.
You really think the election
Yes,
was rigged?
100%.
What part?
Convince me otherwise.
What part?
Convince me otherwise.
Man,
It was stolen. Stolen.
I don't disagree.
Stolen. I mean, just yes. My vote up and vanished like a fart in the wind. I promise you.
Dang, son.
Democrat got him.
Got him. You got him. Well, I'll tell you this, man. I know for a fact. That there's no way.
Facebook is still down. It's a Facebook problem.
Okay. There's no way, not one chance on this earth, Joe Biden is the most popular president in the history of our country. He got more votes than any president in history.
Well, he was very, very popular with the Russians.
People say, here's what they say. They just did. People hated Donald Trump that much. They don't. They really don't. Some people hate him, and that's fine. But it's really not fine. But there's no way, man.
Yeah, it did happen.
Donald Trump got 80 million votes. More than any other president.
It did happen. It's
More than Barack Obama.
greatest speech ever.
Dude.
The Chicago speech, greatest speech ever.
There's not one president other than Ronald Reagan that could hold your attention like Barack Obama. Agree with him or not. And
Sure.
I did not agree with him on anything, really. On anything. Especially on
Hey.
how you treat your chefs.
Todd
My
said,
bad.
probably because Super Tuesday knocked all conservatives off social media.
Dude, you know what? Because they are doing social scores, Todd. I wonder. I would love to know how many people that have posted political stuff been knocked off, and the ones that have not are still on. That's a great thought.
We do a segment once a week called
thought.
Todd's View.
Todd's View. I like that, man, because he says some good stuff.
Yeah, he's legit. What else we got going on?
One guy said if I think this is Sam. Sam Purvis says if Biden is the most popular, I'm a saint, and we know that's not even close to a fact.
Saint Sam?
Saint Sam. There's a lot going on, man. I was looking at the Blaze, and you see where the Blaze reporter Steve Baker was arrested by the FBI, and how he was treated because of with charging him with insurrection. The dude, look, there's video the entire time, a video of him. He's leaned up against a wall, and he's taking notes and videoing, standing on the wall, reporting on what's happening in there. And these idiots arrested him. They went to his home. Matter of fact, they said, look, you're going to be, or we want you to turn yourself in, and when you come turn yourself in, you need to wear shorts, a t-shirt, and flip-flops so it's easier for us to put everything on you. That they were trying to humiliate this guy. This guy showed up in a suit, and they let him keep his suit breeches on and his shirt on, and they're charging this guy.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, they're charging people for crap that is absolutely insane. That it was not an insurrection.
They would have had to come get me. I'm saying.
It's crazy. And there's another story out there about Google and how Google is programming our children.
Sure.
And they're leading the charge on how your kid thinks, the ideologies, and all of these things that is going on. Bro, the idea of going to the library and investigating primary sources and things that they're gone, right? Now you're constantly monitored on everything that you look up.
Sure.
If you don't think that you're monitored, go to your Facebook and hit your search button, or Instagram and hit your search button, or hit your reels and watch what reels pop up, what advertisements pop up.
Sure.
It's all geared towards you. And they say, well, that's just algorithms and stuff. No, it's really planned on how to direct your thoughts and how to plan that. And that's exactly what happens with TikTok. It's happening with Google. They're really programming your kids to believe or lean a certain way. And no longer are the parents really the ones leading the charge on how to teach your kids how to be good people and think for themselves. It's Google and TikTok and Instagram and not so much Facebook anymore because, young people don't use Facebook, I guess. But
But no.
What is your thoughts on?
Well, I think I'm gonna feel bad for Fu when the police show up and knock on his door for me doing all my political searching, stealing his Wi-Fi.
You're stealing Fu's Wi-Fi. I don't believe you're stealing Fu's
I'm
Wi-Fi.
not. That's funny stuff. Though.
That's really good, though, man.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
So what is leading your world today? What is leading the world of Jared White?
Other than Super Tuesday, that's very, very important. My thoughts are also with Coosa Christian football and getting an interview with some of those kids. Got big plans for what we're doing with Coosa Christian this year. Spring training football for Alabama and Auburn. Thursday starts spring ball for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So, and NFL draft finished. NFL combine just finished. Getting ready for the draft, April 20th. That's kind of where my head is.
You watched the entire.
I did.
From start to finish.
Did.
The NFL draft.
Yeah.
How boring was that?
It's not at all. Look, I recorded
That's
it.
what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I recorded it that way so when I come in from church Sunday, I can watch all the linemen. Very important. I love it, man. I love X's and O's. I love techniques. A lot of that stuff don't translate, right? Because you can run a certain this or do a certain that, and doesn't mean you're a better football player than the guy next to you. So all that does is, it's really a big interview, the biggest interview of these people's lives, right?
Okay.
You can make a ton of money, and you can lose a ton of money based on how you do at the combine. A lot of that's changing for the fact that now every school has their own pro day, where their quarterbacks are throwing to their own receivers and their own running backs. They're in their own facilities. They feel comfortable. I think the Big Ten is doing all the Big Ten schools getting together have one pro day all together. So all the colleges in the Big Ten will have their pro day together, which is a cool idea. But the wide receiver from Texas, Xavier Worthy, ran the fastest 40 time in the history.
What was that?
It was a 4.21.
Jeez.
Unbelievable.
He was moving. I watched it, but my God.
Incredible. So he's obviously going to get drafted way higher. I thought he was a top end day 2 pick from a skill standpoint. His speed does translate. I watched film on it. It does translate, but I think he made himself millions and millions of dollars.
So his stock went up. So you think if somebody performs well at the combine or whatever,
sure.
If they like this, say he ran a 4.3, okay,
stupid fast,
very fast.
Yeah.
But there are several 4.3 guys, right, in this draft. But
I think there's 5.
So that would be several, right? 3 would be a few. Is that how it works?
I don't really understand all those things.
I'm not really educated. So if he runs a 4.3 or a 4.4, what is his?
I think he's still a top end day 2 pick. Right? I think he's in the top 10 to 15 of the second round. And I think now he's going to go mid first round.
Wow!
Just because of speed. He is a kick and punt returner, which helps. Somebody's going to take you can't coach speed, right? Speed is one thing that you either have it or you don't at his level, and that's stupid speed. Then you have a guy like Audric Estime. Horrible 40 time. He ran 4.7. One of the best backs in college last year. I'm talking the big kid from Notre Dame, number 7. 235-pound bruiser. He had a horrible 40 time. He plays much faster than that. So his stock dropped, of course. But once they have Notre Dame's pro day, he have a chance to run it again. I think he's a low 4.6 guy. I mean, he's not going to be a top end. He is a bruising back. He can get it bad, but you can lose a lot of money at the draft. But you get a chance to interview, right? You get to go in and teams choose who they want to interview, who they want to talk to. Appearance matters, and some of these guys lost on how they looked. There was some arrogance. Can't stand Caleb Williams, man. Just can't stand the kid. Has nothing to do. No, it has everything to do with him being a USC. Anyway, so yeah, I can talk all day about the combine.
What kind of endorsements did Sam Hartman get with his hair and the super slow motion of the hair move?
If he would have only did one of these,
dude,
while he was running, he helped himself. He's the only quarterback in his group to run. And he did himself proud. He did a 4.80, which is for him is good. He throws a good ball. He helped himself. I think he's going to be a top 100 kid.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's a top 100 pick.
But he's going to have some straight up endorsements like a bug.
Man, Troy Palomaro, he's going straight Head and Shoulders.
Man, yeah.
He's going to get that. There's no question. He's going to get some beard oil. Jason, what's the beard oil you use? I mean, you got some.
I have some. Matter of fact, it's Buffalo Trace. You want to smell my beer?
Smell like an alcoholic. All right.
Oh my God.
That's what's going on with me, man. It's just football and getting ready to study for the service tomorrow night with the kids.
That's cool.
I think I'm going to teach on modesty.
Hallelujah. Jesus, let God please let it continue in Jerry's spirit to talk about modesty. Yes. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm obsessed with podcast. Right now, I need you. It's almost 3 hours and 30 minutes. You don't have to listen to it all at one time, but I'm gonna need you to listen to Joe Rogan and Cat Williams podcast.
I started to click on it, but I didn't.
You need to watch it.
Okay.
The liberal nutbags are out there trying to roast and kill Joe Rogan.
Wow.
Because they hate him, right? Because he's the $100 million man, right? I mean, he does his own thing. He don't need any of these platforms, and they hate him. And they're trying to label him as a racist and all these things. He asks Cat Williams racist questions. Cat Williams made a statement. This is crazy. Now, Cat can say whatever he wants to, right? He made a statement that California listen to this, has banned menthol cigarettes, right? They banned it. Why menthol? And Cat Williams said his theory is because it's the flavor that most black people smoke.
Oh, I had no idea.
I had no idea either. And Joe simply asked the question, why is that? Why do most black people smoke menthols? And of course, Cat goes, "You trying to get me canceled?" Because. But then he somewhat answered the question. But that right there, that little question, they're hammering him about. And then there's another podcast that you've got to watch before you watch Cat Williams, and I need you to promise me to do this. And anybody listening or watching, go to the Glenn Beck YouTube page and watch his podcast with Tucker Carlson. It quite possibly is the very best podcast I've heard yet. In any podcast. The information that comes out from those guys and the information they drop is just insane. And Tucker Carlson's freaking brilliant.
Somebody that doesn't care.
He don't care, man.
Okay.
How does that not get you not cared?
I don't know.
Is he just too powerful? Is he just too many people around him at all times to be able not to get him?
I don't know.
So tomorrow, I want to dive into something. Tomorrow's every show is going to get so much better because we'll have directions. We just wanted to jump on so we could start the trend today. I really want to talk about. This is going to get me in trouble in this area, but I really think we need to talk about just a brief segment about people that absolutely can do no wrong. That everything that they are the victim. We live in a victimhood mentality, our society. I want to talk about victimhood and why you think people play the victim so stinking much in life.
Yeah, they do it so well,
Bro.
So well.
Do you think that's a part of a narcissistic trait?
100%.
Is somebody's always
100%.
yeah. I want you to study on that.
Well, I got names.
Well, we can drop them tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm in on that because I'm so sick of that stuff. I'm just absolutely sick of narcissistic people that never do wrong. Someone says we got to do better teaching our kids so that they don't become corrupt from the brainwashing.
That's fair. That's a fair question. All right, fair statement.
Oh, then they went straight up football. Caleb Williams is beyond overrated. He is the modern day Jamarcus Russell. Do you think that's a true comparison?
I don't. Here's the fact. I think Caleb Williams has probably his skill set translates to the NFL better than any quarterback in the draft. Unfortunately,
Right.
He's very Patrick Mahomes-ish. The way he throws on the run off balance, the dude is unbelievably talented. And I despise USC and whatever they stand for. Right.
That's a fact.
You know how many times
That's a
Notre Dame
fact.
beat the crap out of USC this year, and they picked him off 3 times. 3 made him quit, which is great. With that being said, he's unbelievably talented quarterback. Dude's just not. He's just not likable. Just not likable.
What is the first pick of the NFL draft?
Caleb Williams,
Straight
Chicago
up.
Bears. And if there's no trade involved, I think Caleb Williams goes number 1. Then that means they're trading Justin Fields. Everyone's saying go to Atlanta. He's from Atlanta, so Justin Fields to the Falcons I think would be a great move for Atlanta. Chicago also has pick number 9, so they're going to get a top. My thing is you keep Justin Fields, you get Maserati Marv, right? Marvin Harrison.
Maserati, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, Maserati Marv. You get Marvin Harrison, number 1. Make him the number 1 pick. Number 9, you go back to wide receiver or you get offensive line, depending who's there. If I'm Chicago, then you're stacking some more picks because you. But
Okay.
yeah, I haven't done my mock yet, but that's what I'm thinking.
That's a lot.
Number 2 is it's either going to be Drake May or it's going to be Daniels from LSU. I think.
Daniels from LSU.
I think quarterbacks go 1, 2, 3. If there's no trades, quarterback goes 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Then Arizona gets Marv.
All right, let's do this. We're going to give away Jack's a Jack's meal.
I'm trying to win.
If you can comment and tell us who Jerry's voting for district judge, if you can put in the comments, it can be YouTube or Facebook, and we'll look at the timestamps. If you're the first person to put in who Jerry's voting for district judge here in Etowah County, you get a free meal on us from Jack's.
Love it.
How about that? Hey, there's a book I'm reading, or not a book, but from Psychology Today. And listen to the title of this article. You ready for this? The Psychology of an A-hole.
Oh, did I write it?
No, but I'm reading it, and Jerry,
You're in it. It's a whole chapter on you.
man, there's so many. Dude, they do it. They have a circumplex, right? That
I wasn't sure where you're going with that.
they have a circumplex of all the different a-hole.
Is it kind of like the find out chart?
Dude, I'm telling you, it's and when I finish it, I'm gonna share it with you. I'm gonna preach a series or teach a series. I'm not gonna call it an a-hole, but I'll talk about these traits because it's incredible. And we're looking at, and what I'm doing is I'm taking this article and I'm looking there, and then I'm looking at scripture and trying to figure out how you can combat these certain things. I mean, you've got people that are quiet. I'll call them buttholes. A quiet butthole.
Yeah.
Right. You got people that are introverted buttholes. You got people that are extroverted. You got people that are pushovers. You got people that are callous.
Closet a-holes.
Oh, yes, you do. And that's the number one. And of course, then you got dominant a-holes, right? So this is so cool. I love the fact that I can talk about it. I may not be able to talk about it on the show because it could get rough. But and then you'll start naming names. But I cannot wait for you tomorrow to name lots and
I'm
lots.
so thankful for Pierce and Pierce Attorneys at Law
Yes.
and Twin City Used Cars.
Yes.
How about Le Burtons, Jamie Grant, Etowah County Tip Line, the High Sheriff,
Yes.
King's Olive Oil,
Yes.
Trent Thrasher Construction,
Yes.
more importantly, Jenny.
That's facts.
Hey, man, they had their anniversary, man.
Happy anniversary, peoples.
Good. What a great couple.
We love them. We love them. So we're going to play you out. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you guys for joining us today. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, 9.
Go vote.
Twin City Used Cars, 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama, 256-844-2210. Open Monday through Saturday from 8 to 6. Owner Bobby Ledbetter encourages you to come take advantage of his over 30 years of experience in buying and selling amazing vehicles. Incredible inventory, honesty, fairness, reliability. Hey, that's just what you get at Twin City Used Cars. Integrity is a way of life for Bobby Ledbetter in Twin City Used Cars. Check them out on Facebook at Twin City Used Car Sales, the exclusive used car dealership of Kapow Media, Twin City Used Cars.
With over 80 flavors of extra virgin olive oil and balsamics, we know that shopping with us can be a little overwhelming. That's why we take the time to get to know our customers. We get to know their likes, their dislikes, what they like to cook, and what they like to eat. We also get to know their health problems. Knowing our customers allows us to help find the perfect flavors. So what are you waiting for? Come and visit us at 534 Broad Street in downtown Gadsden so we can get to know you.
Trent Thrasher Construction. From idea to completion, we manage it all. At Trent Thrasher Construction, we create spaces big enough to hold your dreams. We believe in the nobility of hard work. That's what sets us apart. We take pride in everything that we do. There are lots of companies out there that can build your project, but at Trent Thrasher Construction, we don't just build, we create, innovate, collaborate, and take absolute pride in every single project we do. Trent Thrasher Construction. We're here for you.
Pierce & Pierce, Attorneys at Law, 256-455-0984. Let attorneys Kyle and Beth Pierce take the worry away. They specialize in criminal defense, appeals, probate, family, divorce, wills and trust, real estate, and property. They are only one call away. 256-455-0984. Attorneys Kyle and Beth Pierce. We are in this together. Little Burtons, 4755 Alabama 179 in Boaz, Aurora community. This is your one-stop shop from freshly cut meats and steaks, breakfast sandwiches, to famous Hunt Brothers Pizza. Hey, you can fill up your tank and enjoy a freshly brewed cup of hot coffee. Let owner Jamie Grant and his staff give you the customer service that you expect and the old-time Southern hospitality you deserve. Little Burtons. Etowah County Tip Line, 256-543-2893. Etowah County Sheriff Jonathan Horton understands it takes everyone's involvement to keep Etowah County safe. If you see it, report it. 256-543-2893 or use the free app, the Etowah County Tip Line.